I traveled to South Africa on Friday, came back yesterday. Mr. President, because of the pandemic nature of coronavirus, every country in the world is taking preventive measures. Because the wisdom is that prevention is better than cure. When we landed in South Africa, we were not allowed to leave the aircraft for a good 30 minutes. Officers of the medical corps of the South African Army came into the aircraft and screened everybody before we were allowed out of this aircraft. When I arrived yesterday at the Nnamdi Azikwe Airport, there was no screening. All we were given is a sheet of paper to indicate whether we were sick, whether we had been to one country or the other in emergency. What are you contracting in emergency? How do you train me? How do you know whether I fall sick after I left the airport? So this is very frightening, Mr. President and the senators. Very frightening. And I think something has to be done to ensure that we do not give way to a situation which we will not be able to control. We should be screened before we get into the airport. Thank you, Mr. President.
Today, every country in the world tries to ensure that if it has coronavirus, it limits it to those that are affected, that it doesn't go beyond those that are affected. And if it doesn't, while the Federal Ministry of Health and the associated agencies may be doing their best, I think at the moment with this kind of explanation, this best is not good enough. And we shouldn't take anything for granted. We are not hoping, but we must be prepared. We must take all the necessary measures at our ports, airports, seaports. People who are coming back to Nigeria, especially from areas that we have been identified to have this, in fact, should be screened. This is the least we can do. Should be quarantined for whether it is 2 weeks or 4 weeks. We have to protect the lives of Nigerians. We want to see every possible effort done at our airports, at our seaports, that people are screened when they come into our country. We are 200 million. It doesn't mean that we can afford to part with anybody.